Aisha at Eri Auto Electricals. Today I'll be showing you my school project prototype that we worked on in a group of 6. I hope you enjoy this video. The prototype is an automatic room light and socket controller that uses a microcontroller ATMEL MEGA 328P embedded in the Arduino board, programmed in C language, which is converted to hex language, then uploaded using the Arduino application via a USB cable using a computer. This is the Arduino board, and I know many of you are familiar with it. And this is the USB cable that connects to your computer so that you're able to program this Arduino board. The Arduino board is programmed to receive signals from 2 infrared sensors connected to it. These are the sensors. This is the infrared sensor 1. Let's call it sensor 1 at the outside of the room, assuming this is our entrance. Then inside here, this is sensor 2, infrared sensor 2 in the inside. Moving on, and then it turns on or off the light and socket accordingly, depending on the number of people in the room, using a 5-volt relay module connected to it. This is the relay module that is connected to our Arduino board. It turns on this socket and as well as this lamp, depending on the number of people that are in the room. When the count is greater than 0, say 1, it will turn on the light, and if it's 0, when there's no one in the room, it will turn off the light and the socket. We also have an LCD screen connected to the Arduino board. It displays the count or the number of people in the room. In addition, we have a remote controlled relay module, this one here, and this is its remote control. This one turns off or on the light when we have people in the room. Then lastly, we have a buzzer for the alarm that goes on when the maximum count has been reached. Looking at the prototype from the left hand side, we have this IEC C13 male socket where we plug in this female. Then we have 2 switches, this that turns on the whole circuit, this one that turns on the 12-volt power supply here. This is the 12-volt power supply. This one powers our Arduino board through this pin, and as well as our remote controlled relay module. Then we have connection point 1 where we have our AC connections for the different things, that is the socket and the light, the lamp. Then we have connection point 2 here where we have all the components that are connected to the Arduino interconnected. That's the relay, the 2 sensors, the buzzer, and as well as our LCD screen here on the outside. Then here we have our AC come through the common and the normally open, meaning when this relay turns on, power flows out through its normally open to the socket and as well as the common of this remote relay module, then out through the normally closed, so that when this relay is turned on, it disconnects power to the lamp. Let's get to powering the prototype. I know before we power it, I know very many people have made videos about automatic room light controller, but as you've seen already, it has slight differences from those you've been seeing before. It has a socket included, it has the remote relay included, it has the buzzer, and you will see as it's operating, it will be similar, but you realize some differences. So let's power it on. As you can see, it's now turned on. You can see our 5-volt relay is receiving power from the Arduino. The Arduino is also switched on. The infrared sensor 1 is on. The infrared sensor 2 is on. Then our LCD screen is on, displaying person in room 0. Light is off, and as well as our 12-volt power supply, you can see on the LED. So it's providing power to the Arduino. That's why you can see the Arduino on. Then also providing power to this remote control relay module. Let's have people start to get into the room. So when sensor 1 senses first, followed by sensor 2, it signals that someone is getting in. As you've heard, the relay has clicked, turning on the light, and you can see here person in room 1, light is on. Then you can see the light has been turned on here, and as well as the socket. You can see my phone charging. You can see it charging. Then now, if people keep getting into the room, the count will keep on being increased by 1. So this prototype was programmed to count to a maximum of 4. So when the 5th person gets in, it will sound an alarm, write the alert message that the room is full, and also display the extra count. Let's see that. You can see it's displaying the room is full, 1 extra person. You can hear the alarm is on. So if say another extra person gets in, it will count them. So you can see 2 extra person in the room. So not until these people leave the room that it will turn off the alarm. So people start leaving. When people are leaving the room, sensor 2 here on the inside sensing first, followed by sensor 1, it will signal that someone is getting out of the room. Now let's have these people start to leave the room. Now see, when the extra people get out, the alarm is turned off. So now let's have people continue getting out of the room. Now we are left with 1 person in the room, but before that person gets out, now we have this light turned on, but say we do not want it on, or the person in the room does not want it on. That's where this remote relay comes in. When we press the remote, turning it on, it will turn off the light. Like you see, the light is off, but of course the socket will remain on, not until that person leaves the room. You can see, or turn it off here when it's switch here. So let's have this person move out. As you can see, the light has been turned off and the screen is displaying person in room 0. Light is off. As you can see, also the socket is off. My phone is also no longer charging. Like I told you earlier, this is a group project and I'll be displaying shortly a group photo with my other colleagues. Yeah, as you can see on your screen, from your left is Lukwago Abeka, followed by Najib Lugonvu. He helped in programming the Arduino board. Buile Desmond, then me next to him. I did the wiring, the soldering, and putting together the prototype. Then Naksige Priscilla, and last but not least is Molonji Samuel. Together in that group of 6, as you can see on your screen, we came up with the project prototype. All the ideas came from us. We did the report writing, and as well we presented the project prototype at school. So that's our project prototype. Again, it's the automatic room light and socket controller using infrared sensors, and as well incorporated with a bidirectional visitor counter. My full name is Watmo Shafik Elisha, a student here in Uganda. Before I close this video, there's this information that I want to pass on. Or after we do our project prototype and different things that we do in different levels of education, be it at certificate level, diploma, or degree, the school claims responsibility. Like we have to give in our school project prototype, we have to leave it at school. I think that is unfair here in Uganda. This should change. We should have a copyright or something to protect us, the students, so that we can keep our prototypes that can actually turn into projects, actual projects that can better or make us better people in life, and also progress our careers further more. Instead of just leaving these prototypes or ideas or whatever things we do to graduate and leave them at school, that is very unfair. I think this should change. Thank you so much for watching. More videos will be coming soon. Thank you very much. God bless you. Oh, please don't forget to subscribe, of course. Please.